Hello everyone, how are you all? We are back on your favorite learning platform, Learn Forward, and we are going to study from Feather Gap. So we are going to start from class 5th, and chapter number 1 is globes and maps. So we have already studied कि globe और map क्या होता है. Globe is basically the model of the earth and map is a flat surface of the earth on a paper. So we are going to study how globes help us and how map help us and what kind of things which we need to learn about the map or globe. Okay, so we are going to start right now. Please be ready with your books and pen and pencils. So first is globes. We are going to study first about globes. We cannot visit every place on earth to study and know about it. अब हम earth is very big, हम हर कहीं नहीं जा सकते, right? किसी चीज के बारे में स्टडी करने के लिए we cannot visit every place. So therefore a model of the earth is used for its study. So earth को study करने के लिए, earth के बारे में जानने के लिए हम एक उसका मॉडल पढ़ते हैं, that is known as globe. The model of the earth is called globe. This model of the earth is called a globe. A globe is mounted on an axle. जो एक globe होता है, you have seen कि जो globe होता है, it basically shapes like this. इस तरह से वो mounted होता है. Why? वो एक axle पे क्यों mounted होता है? This is axle जिस पे वो mount होता है, जिस पे वो लगा होता है पिन पे. Why? तो ताकि जब आप अर्थ को वैसे भी सामने से देखोगे, you cannot see the whole earth, you can just see a part of it. So to study the whole earth, आप एक उसका सिर्फ पार्ट देखते हो ग्लोब पे भी, एंड टू नो मोर अबाउट इट, टू नो मोर अबाउट अदर थिंग्स ऑफ द अर्थ, यू कैन मूव इट ऑन द एक्सेल इजीली. एक्सेल की वजह से आप उसे मूव कर सकते हो. तो दैट्स वे जो एक्सेल होता है वो प्रेजेंट होता है ग्लोब के ऊपर. सो इट कैन बी रोटेटेड, राइट. A globe can represent the earth in a simple and accurate way. अब जो एक ग्लोब होता है वो अर्थ को एक बहुत सिंपल और एक एक्यूरेट वे में रिप्रेजेंट करता है. कैसे? It shows a distribution of land and water on the surface of the earth. वो जो अर्थ के ऊपर डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन है लैंड और वाटर का. So जो अर्थ है that is covered 70% by water and 30% of the is 30% is covered by the continents and 70% is covered by the oceans. So जो लैंड और वाटर का डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन है वो हम ग्लोब पे इजीली समझ सकते हैं. We can also see the correct shape, size and location of the continents and ocean of a globe. So globe से हमें जो size है of continents and land, we can easily study about that. A globe has some limitations. अब globe हमें इतनी चीजें बताता है, so हर चीज के advantages और disadvantages तो होते हैं. So अब globe जो है उसके क्या limitations हैं, क्या disadvantages हैं? First, a large globe is difficult to carry. So you cannot carry a large globe everywhere and so it is round. तो आप उसे हर जगह उठा के नहीं ले जा सकते. It cannot be folded. आप उसे fold भी नहीं कर सकते. It is of little use if we were to study small part of the earth in greater detail. So if you want to study about any place in greater detail, or if you want to know about anything in great detail of any city or any country, so you cannot do it on the globe, you cannot do it with the help of a globe, because जो globe है वो सिर्फ हमें कुछ countries show करता है, मतलब सारी countries show करता है, और जो उसके अंदर की cities हैं या फिर important states हैं उसके ऊपर वो हमें नजर नहीं आती हैं. So last is we can see only one side of the earth at a time. So in actually also we can only see one side of the earth in from the space, if you have seen pictures, and in the globe also you can only see the one part of the earth at a time. So these are the some limitations of the globe. So next is map. अब map क्या है? map एक drawing है earth का एक flat surface पे. you must have seen maps. आपके बुक्स में मैप्स होते हैं, आपके स्कूल में मैप्स होते हैं, ऑफिसेज में कभी भी आपने देखा हो, गवर्नमेंट ऑफिसेज में भी बहुत सारे मैप्स यू विल गेट टू सी. सो जो वॉल पे टंगे होते हैं मैप्स ऑफ वेरी ह्यूज साइज, दे आर नोन एज वॉल मैप्स. बट नाउ वी आर गोइंग टू स्टडी अ डिफरेंट काइंड ऑफ मैप्स एंड हाउ दे आर हेल्पफुल टू अस. A map is a drawing of the earth surface or a part of it on a flat surface like paper. जो basically map है, that is the drawing of a earth on the flat surface, basically on a paper, right? So maps can be made of countries and their smaller parts, that is states, their capitals and cities. So जो map है वो किसी country का भी हो सकता है particular, जिसके अंदर वो उसकी states को, cities को और capitals को show कर सकता है. They can be folded, rolled and carried anywhere. So these are the advantages of the map, that it can be folded, it can be rolled, or it can be carried anywhere. So map is very portable or easy to carry. So these are some advantages of map. They can be included in a book. So you must have seen in lot of books you get to see a map. जो एक मैप होता है आपको बहुत कुछ आपकी अर्थ के बारे में या बेसिकली कंट्री के बारे में या किसी पर्टिकुलर स्टेट, कंट्री या सिटी के बारे में समझने में बहुत हेल्प करता है. मैप्स कैन नॉट बी एक्यूरेट एज ग्लोब. जो ग्लोब की तरह मैप जो है वो एक्यूरेट नहीं हो सकते बिकॉज इट इज जस्ट अ ड्रॉइंग ऑन द फ्लैट सरफेस. A globe is a sphere like the earth, but a map is not a sphere. जो globe है वो basically आपको अर्थ की शेप तो पूरी दिखाता है ना कि एक आपको जो अर्थ है वो दिखती कैसी है, बट जो एक मैप है वो सिर्फ एक पिक्चर शो करता है. अर्थ का सरफेस कैन नॉट बी एक्यूरेटली ड्रॉन ऑन द सरफेस ऑफ द मैप. फिर जो अर्थ का जो सरफेस है, कर्व सरफेस है, वो हम मैप के ऊपर ड्रॉ किसी भी तरीके से नहीं कर सकते हैं. But the maps can show small places in more detail. So this is the another advantage of the map कि जो map है वो किसी place के बारे में हमें डिटेल में बहुत अच्छे से बता सकता है. We can draw even the map of our house or school. It is not possible to show our house or school on the globe. So एक map पे you can mark a place, you can mark a school or you can mark your house as well. But globe पे आप इन चीजों को कभी भी मार्क नहीं कर सकते. Not even you can find these things on the globe. So globes and maps both should be used together to get an actual and detailed picture of the earth. So if you want to study about anything in very detail or particular, so you should use both globe and maps together to get the detailed picture of the earth. There are special books containing only maps. So there is a book available which is known as Atlas and Market. उसके अंदर आपको हर जगह का मैप मिलेगा. You will get to see a lot of maps that can be political, physical, vegetation, urban map or traveler's map. You will get to see everything in that book, and a book of maps is known as Atlas. If you cannot see the book in the market, you can find the book in the library also, school libraries. Most commonly the map show the roads. जो मैप क्या दिखाते हैं? मैप दिखाते हैं roads, railways, airways, towns, cities and other places of interest. So जो भी आपका इंटरेस्ट है, आप जिस पर्पस के लिए मैप यूज कर रहे हो, तो वो चीजें आप इजीली मैप पे मार्क कर सकते हो या ढूंढ सकते हो. सो मैप हमें रोड्स दिखाते हैं, रेलवेज के बारे में बताते हैं, एयरवेज या फिर इंपॉर्टेंट टाउन, सिटीज और एनी प्लेस ऑफ योर इंटरेस्ट. सो दे शो डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन ऑफ फॉरेस्ट, क्रॉप्स, ग्रासलैंड्स, माइंस, इंडस्ट्रीज एटसेट्रा. सो जो एक मैप है वो आपको ये भी शो करेगा क्रॉप्स के बारे में या इंडस्ट्रीज के बारे में या जो वेजिटेशन है उस जगह का पर्टिकुलर का, हर चीज के बारे में मैप आपको शो करता है. Maps also show the mountain ranges, hills, plateaus, plains, rivers and valleys. So these are the other things which map show. Map also show the landforms of the place. Now we will study that which color in the map present what thing. Maps show the mountain ranges, hills, plateaus, plains, rivers and valleys. Most of the times the blue color represents the water body. It is impossible to draw on a map the actual shape and sizes of various things. So a map is basically flat surface on, or it is drawn on a paper only. So that is why we cannot draw the accurate shape or we cannot represent accurately anything on the map. So these features are shown by different lines, signs, symbols and colors which are called language of a map. So you might have seen कि आप बहुत बार देखोगे मैप पे कि कभी कभी ऐसे ऐसे ब्लॉक्स भी बने होते हैं एंड देयर आर कलर्स फिल्ड इन दीज ब्लॉक्स और उसके आगे लिखा होता है कुछ नंबर या फिर कुछ भी उसके बारे में कि ये जो कलर है व्हाट डज इट रिप्रेजेंट. सो दिस इज द लैंग्वेज ऑफ अ मैप. ये एक की होती है मैप की जो आपको पता लगता है, इससे आप ये पहचान सकते हो कि जो ये कलर है बेसिकली ये क्या रिप्रेजेंट कर रहा है. Thus the maps convey more information in more effective manner. So according to if we compare globe and map, so map convey more in a more effective manner. So it is important to learn the language to read a map correctly. So आपको जो है map read करना ढंग से आना चाहिए to get information more effectively or in a correct manner. Then we can get a lot of information at a glance. So if you take a look of a map, you can get everything easily if you know the language of the map. hundreds of words are required to explain the same information. If you don't know the language of the map, so one has to explain you the everything in a very effective manner, जो कि possible नहीं होता है. तो language of the map is very necessary, one has to learn. Next kinds of maps. अब maps जो होते हैं वो बहुत तरीके के होते हैं. You might have seen physical maps, political maps और world maps in your school. जो physical और political maps होते हैं, तो ये तो आप अभी 12th क्लास तक you will get to learn that, और उसमें आपको बहुत चीजें मार्क करने को मिलेंगी. So different kinds of maps are made for different purposes. So हर जो map है उसका purpose is different. Political map of the world shows boundaries of each country on the continent as well as the capital cities. अब political map का काम क्या है? वो दिखाता है किसी भी country की boundary on the continent as well as the capital cities. वो capital cities present करता है, boundaries show करता है किसी भी country की या continent की. So political map of a country shows boundaries of each state, their capitals and important cities. So capital map shows the boundaries of the countries. It also shows the boundaries of states and cities, and it also marks the capitals. The physical map shows the variety of the landform. अब physical map हमें क्या दिखाता है? Physical map हमें अलग-अलग landforms बताता है कि whether this place has mountains or it is plain or it is a plateau region or desert region. So this is the physical map. Third is climatic map. Climatic map आप name से समझ सकते हो. It tells you more about the climate of the particular place. So climatic map shows the climatic conditions of a place in a month or in a year. तो जो उस जगह का climate है, एक कुछ महीनों का या फिर कुछ साल का, तो ये जो है climatic map हमें show करता है. Next is vegetation map. Vegetation map you get to know by the name only कि ये vegetation बताता है कि इस जगह पे किस चीज की vegetation या plantation या cultivation होती है. Vegetation map show different areas covered by different kinds of vegetation like trees, crops, pastures, orchards. कि ये जो particular area है यहाँ पे क्या चीज present है, whether there are trees, crops, pastures or orchards. So next is travelers map. Travelers map shows the roads, airways, airports or railways. So this is travelers map. Other is urban maps. Urban maps you can get by the name only. It is related to the cities. So ये हमें दिखाता है कि उस जगह के hospitals, schools, parks, buildings और cinemas. So ये चीजें हमें कौन सा map show करता है? Urban map. Next is topographical map. Topographical map हमें क्या बताता है? It gives the details of the hills, valleys, cities, rivers, roads and railways. So ये हमें topography बताता है, उस जगह के बारे में बताता है कि वो hilly area है या वहाँ पे कैसे roads हैं या फिर वहाँ पे rivers हैं, valleys है या फिर railway है. ठीक है? So ये these things we get to know by the topographical map. A large variety of symbols are used to complete the picture of the places. So अब किसी भी चीज को हम प्रेजेंट नहीं कर सकते बाय द एक्चुअल पिक्चर. सो हर चीज के लिए एक सिंबल यूज किया जाता है. सपोज अगर मैं मैप ड्रॉ कर रही हूँ, आई एम यूजिंग दिस सिंबल फॉर द कैपिटल ऑफ द पर्टिकुलर स्टेट. सो जहां जहां ये स्टार होगा इसका मतलब क्या है, ये स्टार क्या प्रेजेंट करता है उस पर्टिकुलर स्टेट की कैपिटल. सो वी विल नाउ स्टडी द सिंबल्स कि किस चीज के लिए कौन सा सिंबल जो है यूज होता है. वी विल स्टडी इट फर्दर. So let's take a quick revision of the types of map. First, political map, which shows you about the boundaries of the each state, country or city, or it shows the capital. Next is physical map. It shows you about the landform of the particular place. Third is your climatic map. It shows you about the climate of the region. Vegetation map. It shows that which vegetation has covered the particular place. Fifth is your travelers map. Travelers map show you the roads, railways, etc. airways. Next is sixth one is urban map. Urban map shows you all the hospitals, parks, important buildings or anything in the particular city or a state. Next is topographical. Seventh one is topographical map. It gives you details about the hills, valleys, roads, railways, etc. So these are 7 kinds of map which we need to learn or understand about. Let's move to next page. Now the components of map. A map समझ तो लिया कि what is the map. Now how can we study the map? Map को पढ़ेंगे कैसे? Map के बारे में जानेंगे कैसे? कौन सी चीज है जो मैप के बारे में चीजें रिप्रेजेंट करती है. सो देयर आर फ्यू थिंग्स विच यू नीड टू स्टडी अबाउट द मैप, विच यू नीड टू learn so that you can study a map in a very effective manner. The components of a map include title, scale, direction, symbols, key, and colors. So these are the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 things which you need to learn about the map. That is title, scale, key, directions, symbols, and colors. So ये जो 6 things हैं इसके बारे में अब हम पढ़ेंगे. First is title. आपको टाइटल से मैप के बारे में क्या पता लगता है? If you open a book, you see the title of the chapter, name of the chapter, so you get the gist that what is written in this particular chapter. So title भी हमें क्या बताता है? It gives that, it shows that इस मैप के अंदर किस बारे में चीजें हैं या किस चीज का ये मैप है. So title is very important. It provides the theme of the map. आपको पता लग जाता है कि इस मैप के अंदर है क्या, right? So title provides the theme of the map. This is the work of the title. Now let's move to scale. Scale क्या है? You have seen कि बहुत सारे maps ऐसे होते हैं. I hope there is a picture like this, right? You might have seen in a lot of maps there is a table at the right side of the map. So what does this table show? Now we will study that. The earth is in thousands of kilometer wide. जो एक earth है वो बहुत बड़ी है, बहुत ज़्यादा surface area पे है. So we have to show it on a small piece of paper centimeters wide. So जो हम एक मैप बना रहे हैं वो किस पे बना रहे हैं? Piece of paper पे, right? So आप उस इतना बड़ा distance तो आप कैसे show करोगे मैप पे? So a distance of 1000 kilometers is shown as 1 centimeter only on the paper. So जो 1000 kilometer का distance है, you cover it in a map in a 1 centimeter. So 1 centimeter of a map is around 1000 kilometer in the actual life. While reading the map, we take 1 centimeter as 1000 kilometers. So जब हम मैप पढ़ेंगे, it means जो 1 centimeter है वो actual में 1000 kilometer को represent कर रहा है. So this proportion between the distance of the map and the actual distance on the earth is called a scale. So जो ये proportion है जो हमें ये बताता है कि जो actual distance है मैप का उसका proportion और जो actual distance earth पे है और जो मैप पे है, ठीक है? जो proportion हमें बताएगा distance between the actual distance on the earth and the distance which is shown on the map, it is known as scale. So we show the scale in the corner of the map. मैंने आपको बताया था you get to see this in the corner of the map most of the times. So when we make maps of countries, we take a scale 1 centimeter is equal to 100 kilometers. So जब हम countries का scale map बना रहे होते हैं basically, suppose you are drawing a world map, so you can take 1 centimeter is equal to 100 kilometers. So draw a map of your classroom and show the location of your seat. If your classroom is 6 meters in length and 5 meters in width, then make a map which is 1 centimeter on the paper is equal to 1 meter on the ground. Suppose आपका जो classroom है, that is 6 meter in length, and 5 meter is wide. So आप कैसे present करोगे? You cannot draw 6 meters on the map, right? So what you will do? You will take 1 centimeter is equal to 1 meter. So जब आप 1 centimeter को 1 meter में draw करोगे, so you will get 6 meters as 6 centimeter, right? So जो आपका 6 meter है, आपको वो distance लेना है मैप पे 6 centimeter का, and 5 meter का distance you have to take as 5 centimeter. Okay. On the map, 6 meters in length, 5 meters in width, then make a map in which 1 centimeter on the paper is equal to 1 meter on the ground. So your classroom will be 6 centimeters long and 5 centimeters wide. If you are going to draw a map of your school building, you might take a scale of 1 centimeter is equal to 10 meter. So जैसे जैसे place बड़ी होती जाती है मैप पे, if you are drawing a map of your school, so आप क्या करोगे? जैसे जैसे स्पेस बड़ा होता जाएगा, जैसे जैसे उस एरिया बड़ा होता जाएगा, वैसे वैसे आप 1 सेंटीमीटर का जो वो है डिस्टेंस है वो बढ़ा दोगे. सपोज अब आप स्कूल का बना रहे हो, so you should take 1 centimeter is equal to 10 meters, right? In some road and railway maps, every portion of the road or railway is marked with actual distance on the ground. So there are a lot of maps which are used by the government basically, or you can say which are used in the local cities. So actual distance of the road and the railways are marked as they are on the ground. जितना वो distance ground पे है उतना ही map पे mark किया जाता है. So let's now move to directions. So we know that there are four cardinal directions, which are the four main directions, that is north, south, east and west, right? So we can move forward, backward, left और right. हम forward move कर सकते हैं, backward move कर सकते हैं, left भी and right भी. These वो four words denote four direction. So ये जो four directions है जो हमने कहा forward, backward, left and right. So ये हमारी four directions बताती हैं. But these directions are changed as soon as we take a turn. So जब अगर आप turn लोगे, suppose you are moving like this, so आपकी directions ऐसे होंगी, right? और अगर आप ऐसे मूव करोगे so आपकी directions change हो जाएगी. You will feel like that is the north and that is south. Okay? अभी तक यहाँ north था, यहाँ south था. तो जैसे ही आप move करते हो आपकी directions भी change हो जाती हैं. सो ये जो होती हैं दीज आर कॉल्ड टेम्परेरी डायरेक्शंस. जो डायरेक्शंस आपके मूवमेंट पे चेंज होती हैं दे आर कॉल्ड टेम्परेरी डायरेक्शंस. The permanent directions are north, south, east and west. So there are four permanent directions as we know, that is north, south, east and west. So these are the four directions. On a map hanging in the front of you, the north is at the top, the south is at the bottom, the west is to the left and the east is to the right. So as we know, north is at the top, south is at the bottom, east is to the right and west is to the left. Now look at the map of India. Ladakh is at the north, so the topmost north part of the India is Ladakh, south is Kanyakumari, east is west is Gujarat and east is Nagaland. So ये हमारे इंडिया के अकॉर्डिंग जो है चार स्टेट्स हमने जो भी पढ़ी हैं, दे आर एट द नॉर्थ, साउथ, ईस्ट एंड वेस्ट. नाउ अब नॉर्थ, साउथ, ईस्ट और वेस्ट के बीच में भी जो है स्पेस बचता है. सो देयर आर स्मॉल डायरेक्शंस व्हिच वी डिस्कवर देयर, दैट आर नोन एज सब डायरेक्शंस. सो जो हमारी परमानेंट डायरेक्शंस है, दे आर फोर एंड वी हैव फोर सब डायरेक्शंस आल्सो. So north, south, east and west are the four major directions. There are four sub-directions in between them. Between north and west lies northwest. Let's see it here. So this is north, this is west, this is east and this is south. Okay. So the four sub-directions between them, between north and west lies northwest. So this area is northwest, and similarly see the southwest, southeast, northeast directions. So this is northeast, this is southeast, this is southwest. So these are the four sub directions and these are the four main directions. Okay, so हमारी four directions है main, north, west, east, south, and four sub directions है northwest, northeast, southwest, southeast. Okay, so for example जो राजस्थान है, we say that Rajasthan lies in the northwest part of India. Let's move to symbols now. A symbol is a type of a mark to show different things of and places on a map. Actual shape and size of various things cannot be drawn on a map. एक symbol क्या है? एक symbol जो है एक मार्क है बेसिकली किसी भी चीज का जो आप मैप पे बनाते हो, और एक मार्क वो क्या रिप्रेजेंट करता है, दैट इज अ सिंबल. जो एक्चुअल शेप या साइज है किसी भी चीज का, यू कैन नॉट ड्रॉ इट ऑन द मैप, सो यू नीड सम सिंबल्स टू रिप्रेजेंट दैट पर्टिकुलर थिंग ऑन द मैप. सो सिंबल्स टेल्स अस अबाउट द कैपिटल्स, बॉर्डर्स, इंपॉर्टेंट सिटीज, रोड्स, रिवर्स एंड रेलवेज. सो हर चीज का सिंबल डिफरेंट है. सो दिस इज द chart of the symbols which you can find which are accepted worldwide. So the borders of the country is generally shown by thick lines made up of dots and dashes. So you might have seen जो border होता है किसी country का, that is either made like this or it is made by a thick line. The border between the states or of a country may be marked by a light dots or dashes. और आप देख सकते हो जो स्टेट्स के बॉर्डर्स होते हैं किसी कंट्री का, अगर आप मैप देख रहे हो तो उसके जो बॉर्डर्स होते हैं दैट इज ईदर मार्क्ड बाय अ लाइट कलर्ड लाइन or they are even marked by the light dots or dashes. So the border between the states of a country may be marked by light dots and dashes. A small circle against a name indicates a city. You have seen that there is a dots present on the map like this. A lot of dots is there. So what is a dot? A dot represents the name of a particular city. Capital city is shown by a colored circle or through a double circle. So the capital of the country is either shown by this symbol, maybe it is shown by this symbol. It can be a colored circle within a circle which have a circle in it, and it can be drawn. You can find a capital symbol like this also, which is the double circle. Roads, railways, rivers are shown by lines of various kinds. जो roads, railways और वो होती हैं हमारी रिवर्स होती हैं, उनका सिंबल सबका डिफरेंट होता है. सो यू कैन सी जो मेटल रोड है उसका सिंबल इज लाइक दिस, अनमेटल रोड का इस तरीके से होगा. रेलवे लाइन इज शोन लाइक दिस, एयर रूट इज शोन बाय अ सिंबल ऑफ अ प्लेन, इंटरनेशनल बाउंड्री इज शोन बाय डॉट्स एंड डैशेस, interstate boundary is shown by light dots and light dashes. Town is shown by a red big circle. Headquarters of a state are shown by a red big circle which have a white circle in it. And capital of the boundary have two circles. Dam is shown by a small picture of a dam. River is shown by a water, some water and canals. So these are a lot of other symbols which you need to study, which help you to study the map even further very easily. So next is color scheme. So you have seen that most of the maps are marked with a lot of colors and they don't have anything written on it. So ये colors क्या represent करते हैं? The earth's surface is not even. As we know that the earth's surface is not even, there are a lot of different landforms of the place. The landform of the place varies from place to place. So it has various landform. अलग-अलग landform है हमारी earth पे. कहीं पे mountains हैं, कहीं पे hills हैं, कहीं पे वाटर है या कहीं पे आपके प्लेन्स हैं. सो डिफरेंट कलर्स शो डिफरेंट लैंडफॉर्म्स. हर कलर एक अलग चीज रिप्रेजेंट करता है. ओशंस, लेक्स एंड बिग रिवर्स आर शोन इन ब्लू. जो वाटर बॉडीज है बेसिकली दैट इज ओशन, लेक्स एंड रिवर्स, दे आर शोन इन ब्लू कलर. सम मैप्स शो शैलो वाटर इन लाइट ब्लू एंड डीप वाटर इन डार्क ब्लू. और बहुत सारे ऐसे मैप्स होते हैं शैलो वाटर इज जहाँ पे कम पानी है, जहाँ का जो डेप्थ है दैट इज लो, और जो डार्क ब्लू कलर है दैट रिप्रेजेंट द डीप वाटर. ग्रीन कलर इज यूज टू शो लोलैंड्स और प्लेन्स. सो ग्रीन कलर क्या रिप्रेजेंट करता है? लोलैंड और बेसिकली प्लेन्स. येलो एंड लाइट ब्राउन आर यूज टू शो लैंड्स हायर देन द लोलैंड्स. और येलो और लाइट कलर क्या रिप्रेजेंट करता है? लोलैंड, बेसिकली हिल्स एंड प्लेट्यूज. माउंटेन्स आर शोन इन डार्क ब्राउन कलर. सो अब इसको कैसे समझें कि जो कौन सा कलर है वो क्या रिप्रेजेंट करता है. सो दीज आर द यूनिवर्सली एक्सेप्टेड कलर्स जो रिप्रेजेंट करते हैं मैप पे. बट हर मैप के साथ एक की होती है. अब की क्या है? की इज बेसिकली कि वो चीज क्या रिप्रेजेंट करती है, वो कलर क्या रिप्रेजेंट करता है. सो की इज गिवन इन द कॉर्नर ऑफ द रीडिंग ऑफ द मैप. सो दिस इज द की ऑफ दिस मैप. यू कैन सी हियर. इफ यू ट्राई टू रीड दिस मैप आपको पता लग जाएगा कि जो लाइट ब्लू कलर है वो एक पर्टिकुलर ऑल्टीट्यूड शो कर रहा है, ग्रीन कलर अलग ऑल्टीट्यूड शो कर रहा है, लाइट ग्रीन डिफरेंट, येलो डिफरेंट, पिंक डिफरेंट. सो इस मैप को स्टडी करने के लिए आप इस की हेल्प ले सकते हो और ये स्टडी कर सकते हो कि किस जगह का ऑल्टीट्यूड कितना है. द की टेल्स अस व्हाट ईच कलर स्टैंड्स फॉर. ऐसे ही हमने इसमें देखा कि ये जो हर एक कलर है उसका क्या ऑल्टीट्यूड है वो हम इस की मदद से जान सकते हैं. It mentions the depth or height from the sea level of each color. So ये क्या दिखाता है? एक पर्टिकुलर जगह की डेप्थ या फिर हाइट सी लेवल से. When a book is printed in only two colors, its map are made with various shades of these two colors for various landforms. कोई भी अगर बुक प्रिंट की जाती है दो कलर्स में, सो आप उसमें मैप देखोगे जिसमें आप अलग अलग कलर्स देखोगे, जिससे आप ये पहचान सकते हो कि कौन सा कलर क्या रिप्रेजेंट कर रहा है. Colors are also used to indicate type of vegetation, amount of rainfall, density of population, etc. So जो colors हैं वो क्या indicate करते हैं कि कैसा vegetation है, कैसा amount of rainfall एक particular जगह का, या फिर कैसा population है वहाँ पे, ज़्यादा populated जगह है या कम populated है. So one of the earliest maps was made by Eratosthenes, a Greek librarian at the Library of Alexandria. So there was a person, a Greek librarian known as, whose name was Eratosthenes, and he was the first to calculate the circumference of the earth and the tilt of the earth surface. So ये पहला इंसान था जिसने अर्थ के circumference को calculate करा था. I hope you everyone know that what is circumference. The area, this area is known as circumference. जो अर्थ है basically वो इतना area cover करती है. Thus the scale, directions, colors and symbols make it easier to create and read the map. So जो ये चीजें हैं that is the scale, directions, colors and symbols, ये हमें मैप रीड करने में हेल्प करते हैं. They make it easy to read a map. So we should learn and remember the language of the maps. So हमें जो है इन चीजों के बारे में लैंग्वेज के बारे में मैप की, you should learn about these things. Then these maps become our friends and guides telling us hundreds of things about the world. So अगर आप इस चीज के बारे में स्टडी करते हैं, you learn more about the maps or key of the map or language of the map, so your maps become the friend of you, so it makes very easy for you to travel around places. So we have completed the chapter here. I hope everything is clear. Now we will move to exercise. Take the correct words. A map is a drawing on a flat surface. When we move, we first take distance or direction. We first take directions. Third, green color show lowlands or highlands on a map. Green color show lowlands on the map. The dash, scale और key tell us what each symbol stand for. क्या बताता है हमें? Key बताता है कि हर एक symbol क्या चीज represent कर रहा है. Fifth, a political map shows the natural features or boundaries of countries. एक political map हमने पढ़ा, क्या बताता है? It shows us about the boundaries of the countries. Next is take the correct answer. First, the model of the earth is called globe. Second, a book of map is called an atlas. It is called an atlas. So third part, the water bodies on the map are shown in. So we have learned that the water bodies are represented by the blue color. Fourth part, a map which shows natural features such as rivers, mountain, etc. is called, जो मैप आपको natural features बताता है rivers और mountains के बारे में, that is known as a physical map, क्योंकि it shows about the landforms of the earth. Fifth, what type of map would be most useful for someone planning a road trip across a country? कौन सा मैप है जो आपको हेल्प करेगा if you are planning a trip? So that is traveler's map. Another question, fill in the blanks. Question number 1, our earth shape is like an, so you can even write a oblate, spheroid, or you can even write a sphere only. So I am going to write both of the options, that is oblate, spheroid, or you can simply write sphere here. Another, the dash of a map provides the theme of the map. Title of the map provides the theme of the map. एक title से हमें पता लग जाता है कि उस map के अंदर basically क्या है. Third, a map contains a dash which tell us what each symbol stand for. So a map contains a key. हर map में key होती है जो आपको हर चीज के बारे में बताता है. Fourth part, dash was the first to calculate the circumference of the earth. So that was a Greek librarian named Eratosthenes. Fifth part, a map is always drawn on a dashed surface. So a map is always drawn on a flat surface. C part, take the correct sentence and cross the wrong one. So first, a globe cannot be folded. Right, a globe cannot be folded, so because it is like a sphere. So put a cross. Second, a map is a drawing on a curved surface. No, a map is drawing on a flat surface. So this is also wrong. Third, a map shows places in a greater detail. It's true, a map shows places in greater detail. Fourth part, maps are as big as the place they show. No, maps are not as big as the place they show. So this is wrong. Fifth part, you can make directions in a map as you like. No, we cannot make the directions in the map as we like, because the northern part of the top of the map is south, top of the part is north, bottom is south, right, in the right part it is east, and left part is west. Now, D exercise, name 4 things which are necessary to make or read a map. अब मैप को पढ़ने के लिए आपको किन चीजों की जरूरत होती है? But that is basically we have learned there are 6 things, so you have to name the 4 things here only. That is scale, symbol, or key. You need a key to study a map, and you also need to learn the directions. So these are the 4 things which are necessary to make a or read a map. Next part, things which can be shown on a map. कौन सी चीजें हम जो map पे represent कर सकते हो? So there are a lot of things, so you need to write the name of the only 4 things. So I'm going to write hospital, capital, river, roads. Hospital, capital, river, roads. Another, Name four directions. So we have learned the four main directions are north, south, east, and west. Fourth part, name four symbols of the map. Four symbols you can write, as we have seen there, a lot of symbols are present in the chart. So you have to name only four. I'm going to write canal, river, dam, and post office. Canal, river, dam, and post office. Fifth part, name four kinds of maps. So physical, political, urban map, or vegetation map. You can even write others which we have learned. So I'm going to write political, physical, urban, and vegetation. Next, answer in one or two words. So number one, who helps in finding distance on a map? A scale helps you to find the distance on the map. Next, name the direction to your right on a map in front of you. So we have learned the right direction is always the east. Another one, name the sub-directions between the south and southeast. So the direction between the south and southeast is, that is south. South and southeast direction is, it is also known as southeast only. जो direction south और east के बीच में होगी, it is known as southeast. Another, which color is used to show mountains on the map? So we have learned brown color represent the mountains, dark brown color basically. Another one, which symbol shows the capital of a country? So a double dot, double circle represent the capital of a country. Now, F part, answer the following questions. What is a map? As we know, a map is a drawing on a flat surface or a paper. That is a map. Drawing of earth on flat surface. That is a map. Next part, what are the uses of a map? So we have learned a map can be used to check the check about the more details of the particular place. That can be your states, your roads, it can be about climate, it can be about vegetation, it can be anything. So you can write around 3 to 4 uses around of a map in this answer. Question number 3 is, why is a globe more accurate than a map? A globe is a more accurate than a map because a globe is also shaped like a sphere. जैसे हमारी अर्थ एक स्फेयर शेप में है, a globe is also shaped like a sphere. So it is better to study through the globe if you are going to study about the lands and the ocean or river bodies. So जो आपका ग्लोब है वो इसलिए ज़्यादा रिप्रेजेंट अच्छे से करता है, एक्यूरेट इसलिए बेटर है क्योंकि जो अर्थ है दैट इज ऑल्सो स्फेयर, अ ग्लोब इज ऑल्सो स्फेयर, और ग्लोब जो है चीज़ों को बेटर रिप्रेजेंट करता है. इफ यू वांट टू स्टडी मोर डिटेल of a particular place, then you should use globe and a map together. Another question, how is a map more useful than a globe? अब map कैसे useful है globe से ज़्यादा? So we have learned the advantages of a map. It can be carried anywhere, it can be folded, and it is we can study easily about the details of a particular place. So that is how a map is more useful than a globe. Fifth part, how do we know the 4 major directions on a map? So 4 major directions हम map पे कैसे समझते हैं? The top is south, the top is north, the bottom is south, the right is east, and the left is west. So that is how we know the 4 major directions of a map. Question number 6, what do you mean by the scale of a map? Map का scale क्या होता है? So we have learned a scale shows the distance of it shows the proportion of the distance of a map and the distance between the actual place. It is the scale of the map. Question number 7, why are the various symbols used in the maps? So as we cannot represent anything, as we cannot represent everything on the map as it is in actual, so we use some symbols to represent the things on the map. Question number 8, how are colors used to show various landforms on a map? So colors कैसे use होते हैं? So colors are used to show the various things of the map. You can use dark brown color to represent mountains, light blue color is used to represent the shallow water bodies, dark blue color is used to represent deep water bodies, and plains are colored in basically green color. Yellow and light yellow colors represent the plateaus or hills. So these how various landforms are presented in a map through the help of a color. Now question number 9, when we are able to see India from a space, we are not able to see America. We are unable to see America. Why? So this is your homework. I will give you a hint. That is why, because you cannot see a whole earth at a one point of time. You can see only a part of it. So that is why you are able to see only one thing at a time. So this is why you are unable to see America. So you should frame your answer yourself. I hope everything is clear till now. If you have any problem, you can watch the video again. Thank you so much. Happy learning.